1. Transformers. It is a 2007 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's toy line of the same name, directed by Michael Bay from a screenplay by Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman. It is the first installment of Paramount Pictures' Transformers film series. The film stars Shia LaBeouf as Sam Witwicky, a teenager who gets caught up in a war between the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons, two factions of shape-shifting alien robots. The Autobots and Decepticons both seek a powerful artifact called the Allspark to win the war that has devastated their home planet of Cybertron. Transformers premiered on June 10, 2007 at the Seoul Tower in Seoul, South Korea and was released on July 3 in the United States by Paramount Pictures. The film was a commercial success, grossing $709.7 million worldwide against a production budget of $145 to $200 million and becoming the fifth highest grossing film of 2007. It won 4 awards from the Visual Effects Society and was nominated for Best Visual Effects, Best Sound Editing and Best Sound Mixing at the 80th Academy Awards. It was followed by a sequel, Revenge of the Fallen, 2009. 2. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. It is a 2009 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's Transformers toy line. The film is the second installment in the Transformers film series and a sequel to Transformers, 2007. The film is directed by Michael Bay and written by Aaron Kruger, Roberto Orci, and Alex Kurtzman. Set 2 years after the events of Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen recounts the battle between the Autobots, led by Optimus Prime, voiced by Peter Cullen, and the Decepticons led by Megatron, voiced by Hugo Weaving. The Autobots and Sam Witwicky, Shia LaBeouf, ally again to face an ancient Decepticon named the Fallen, voiced by Tony Todd, who pursues revenge on Earth. It premiered on June 8, 2009. At Roppongi Hills in Tokyo, Japan and was released on June 24 in the United States. The film received generally negative reviews from critics. It won 3 Golden Raspberry Awards at the 30th Golden Raspberry Awards ceremony and became the highest-grossing film to win the Worst Picture Award at the time. The film surpassed its predecessor's box office gross worldwide with $836.5 million, making it the 4th highest-grossing film of 2009. It was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Sound Mixing at the 82nd Academy Awards. With over 11 million home media sales in 2009, it was also the top-selling film of the year in the United States. It was followed by Transformers: Dark of the Moon in 2011. 3. Transformers: Dark of the Moon. It is a 2011 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's Transformers toy line. The film is the 3rd installment of the Transformers film series and the sequel to Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, 2009, directed by Michael Bay and written by Aaron Kruger. In the film, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee and Sam Witwicky must lead the Autobots against Megatron and the Decepticons as they battle to possess powerful technology abandoned on the Moon, in order to restore Cybertron. Exclusive early premieres took place on June 28, 2011 by Paramount Pictures, one night before worldwide release. The film received mixed reviews from critics and grossed $1.124 billion worldwide. It became the 5th highest-grossing film in history at the time, the 2nd highest-grossing film of 2011, Bay's highest-grossing film and the highest-grossing film in the franchise to date. Like the first film, it was nominated for Best Sound Editing, Best Sound Mixing and Best Visual Effects at the 84th Academy Awards. It was followed by Transformers: Age of Extinction in 2014. 4. Transformers: Age of Extinction. It is a 2014 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's Transformers toy line. Directed by Michael Bay and written by Aaron Kruger, it is the standalone sequel to Transformers: Dark of the Moon, 2011, and the 4th installment in the Transformers film series. Like its predecessor, it does not feature the original human cast from the previous 3 films, instead introducing a new human cast and as well as new Transformers, including the Dinobots. In the film, inventor Cade Yeager teams up with Optimus Prime and the surviving Autobots to investigate a manhunt involving Transformers for their hostility. The film was released in the United States on June 27, 2014 by Paramount Pictures. It received generally negative reviews from critics, criticizing its pacing, runtime, direction, plot and dialogue. Although the action sequences and visual effects were praised, the film was a box office success, grossing $1.105 billion worldwide against a $210 million production budget, making it the highest-grossing film of 2014. The only film in 2014 to gross over $1 billion and the 10th highest-grossing film of all time at the time of its release. It was followed by a sequel, Transformers: The Last Night in 2017. 5. Transformers: The Last Night. It is a 2017 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's Transformers toy line. The film is directed by Michael Bay from a screenplay by Art Markham, Matt Holloway, and Ken Nolan. It is the sequel to Transformers: Age of Extinction, 2014, and the fifth installment in the Transformers film series. In the film, inventor Cade Yeager is gifted a talisman by a dying Transformer knight and is soon recruited by an eccentric British professor to save the world from the impending threat of Unicron. It premiered on June 18, 2017 at the Odeon Lux Leicester Square in London and was released in the United States on June 21 by Paramount Pictures. The film received generally negative reviews from critics, grossing $605.4 million worldwide against a production budget between $217 to $260 million and losing Paramount an estimated $100 million on the theatrical release with marketing and distribution costs factored in. A prequel, Bumblebee, was released in December 2018. 6. Bumblebee. It is a 2018 science fiction action film based on the Hasbro and Takara Tomies Transformers toy line character of the same name. Directed by Travis Knight and written by Christina Hodson, it is the sixth installment in the Transformers film series, serving as a spin-off and prequel to the 2007 film. Set in 1987, the film follows Bumblebee being sent to Earth for refuge and befriending a teenage girl named Charlie. The film premiered on December 3, 2018 at the Sony Center in Berlin and was released in the United States on December 21 by Paramount Pictures. It received positive reviews from critics, which praised its action sequences, Steinfeld's performance, Knight's direction, visuals, and the 1980s setting. It was also a box office success, grossing $468 million worldwide against a production budget between $102 to $135 million. A sequel, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, was released on June 9, 2023 but failed to replicate the critical and commercial success as the aforementioned film. 7. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. It is a 2023 American science fiction action film based on Hasbro's Transformers toy line and primarily influenced by its Beast Wars sub-franchise. The film is directed by Stephen Caple Jr. It is the seventh installment in the Transformers film series, serving as a sequel to Bumblebee, 2018. Set in 1994, the film follows ex-military electronics expert Noah Diaz and artifact researcher Elena Wallace as they help the Autobots and the Maximals protect an artifact known as the Transwarp Key from the villainous Terrorcons. The film premiered at Marina Bay Sands in Singapore on May 27, 2023 and was theatrically released in the United States on June 9, 2023 by Paramount Pictures. The film received mixed reviews from critics, with many deeming it as inferior to the preceding Bumblebee film, and grossed $441.7 million worldwide against a budget of $195 to $200 million, becoming a box office disappointment.